it's okay to not know how to feel right now. And that's important, man, because I just got off a really long call with some folks, and they like, you know, obviously like us, man, where they like, yo, man, do I go fight? Do I go bust windows? Do I go protest? Like, you know, just confused, man. Like, what do I do? And I'm like, bro, the only thing that you're supposed to do right now is just sit tight. Just sit tight and know who you are. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you the same thing, Batch. You know, like, I love what you're doing, man. And I love how you're using your platform. You know what I mean? And I love that you actually shining a light on what's going on. This is not a black and white event anymore. This is not that. And I think me and you had that conversation. This is good versus evil. Everybody has to participate, man. We've had 60, 70, 80 years of marching and looting and breaking shit and tearing up stuff and not being heard. And now what has to happen for all of us, it's the first time, man, in our lives. It's the first time for everybody on this page right now. First time where the black community is saying, yo, we need everybody's help right now. It don't matter if you didn't speak English or not. Everybody watched a man's life seep out live on camera.
Oh, he begged.
Not only did he beg, please, I can't breathe. Brother, he called for his mom. He called for his mom. And I'm just shedding light to everybody, man, and you too, man, because you the young generation, man. I got my theories and how things should move, being a filmmaker, making movies like Black and Blue, you know what I mean? Making movies like Supremacy. Like, I've already kind of had my head towards that world. And this is about voting. What has to happen right now, if people are out there and they're trying to figure out, man, what can I do? What can I do? I'm telling you right now, it's 120 days. 120 days, and you can get this man out of office. And it's bigger than that. Local voting. It's time for us, man. A lot of people don't really understand, man, like, locally, man, we got to take a stand. Like, you have an ability, if you have a cop and he's patrolling your neighborhood, and you find out that he has 17 infractions, and oh, by the way, he has had multiple incidents with people, it's your job as a community to get him out. Think about what I'm telling you, Batch. Every time there is a killing like this and they go do an investigation on whomever that person is, you find out that this dude got 30 infractions. He got in trouble 3 years ago. Oh my God, it was all that. And I'm just saying, man, we have to actually take control. The pendulum has shifted, bro. You wondering why people are out there busting windows? Well, let me tell you something. For 3 months, people have been in the house. For 3 months, people have not been able to work jobs. For 3 months, some people are still sitting around waiting for a $1,200 check. So if you got a couple of kids, you out of work, you living in low income housing, you don't know how you gonna feed your family tomorrow. They telling you if you go outside, you might get sick and die. And then all of a sudden, on top of all of that, you witness a murder. That's why you have these energies that's in the streets right now. Most people, man, are in comfortable places, right? Like, yeah, you like, oh man, this last couple of months really hit me hard. Like, damn, I was a little bit low on gas. I couldn't really pay my rent. But it's some people, bro, that's out here like, yo, I don't have shit. Right? I don't have nothing, man. And so when you open up the doors and the tipping point goes over, and all of a sudden now you see people beginning to loot, people begin to be mad, people upset, people been understanding that the police been killing people, people believe that, understand the police been patrolling the hood and shouldn't be there. You know what I mean? So all of a sudden now you gotta have a riot. It's a lot of people out there like, I wonder why they doing this and doing that. Man, you can't riot like that. There is no rules to rioting. There is no rules to rioting. When they had the young man on CNN last night, they pulled him to the side 2 nights ago on Saturday night. They said, why are you, or Sunday night, they said, why are you doing this? He had to be 18 years old. He was like, because I'm angry and I don't know what else to do. We have to be understanding to that. But now what I've been pitching to you, man, and making sure you understand as one of the new leaders and all your people on your platform, man, you got so many dope people that follow you, that watch you. I'm saying, man, now after we do the marching, after we do the fighting, after we start going, after we done with all of that, where we've always lost is that we don't follow up with the next steps. We never follow up with the next steps. And what the next steps are right now is voting. What the next steps are is how do we make everybody that has a voice stand up and be counted? That's what has to happen.
Right.
And whether you're Republican or Democrat, either way, it doesn't matter. But we have to now be heard. Like, we can't no longer be like, oh man, my vote don't count. And I'm telling everybody that's on here that's black and brown, if you're a black and brown person on this page right now, the biggest trick that we have had happen to us is the belief that our vote does not count. That is the biggest trick that has been played on us. And trust me, man, trust me. I'm going through arguments every day. Oh man, my shit don't matter, man. They ain't gonna count my vote. Let me tell you something. If your vote didn't count, there would not have been Russian interference. If your vote didn't count, there would not be a fight right now with the government about mail-in ballots. Who do you think mail-in ballots, who's going to benefit from that? Who's going to benefit from that, Batch? You know who's going to benefit? The people that don't have a car, the people that can't drive to the polls, the people that are older that's sitting in the projects that can't move, the people that are in other cities that can't get to. That's why they spread the polls out that way. So that's why they hold those things hostage so you can't vote.
Exactly.
So I'm just saying, man, vote, man. This is about humanity.